This is a James Poetry moment, March 2025. Good day to you, perceptive reader. We are still in the year of 2025 human writing. Yes, we are. Why am I even emphasize that I'm still human writing? Well, with the release of my Wisdom Letter March 2025 ebook, I want to continue to assure you that, yep, it's me. I am still a real person. And I wanted to share something about the experience of human writing. It is something that I strongly encourage everyone to still do. Uh, I encourage that even though there are a lot of helping tools, for the most part, I only like the tools that may proofread for you after you get your initial thoughts all out on paper. Not while you're writing, but see, that's just my preference. But all the same, it is something that I encourage persons who want to write when they're young and upcoming and things of that nature. Um, but some people would say it's different strokes for different folks, and I realize that. The reason why I encourage human writing is because it still plays a very important part in allowing us to be thinkers, critical thinkers, etc. It's just that important. In an age where so much automation is going on through AI, which I encourage, remember I said that's what AI is good for. You already had computer systems that were good for automation. And yet, with the functions and capabilities now that they're placing into these different programs, the software that seems to just take on a life of its own. Let me reference Battlestar Galactica, and that's all I'm going to say. That people are sometimes placing the creative aspects that I wish, for the most part, many creators would keep to themselves, but they're still giving it all those type of chores to the AI. And again, I realize they have their choice. But here I am today saying my wisdom letters or wisdom in the letters ebooks are all human writing. In fact, uh, when it comes to many of the tools that they have out there today that are even by AI, I don't use them for my writing at all. I still use a very tried and proven proofreading software that, make no mistake about it, the real people who look over, put those type of softwares together, they may not have been told this, but I think they do an absolutely excellent job with what they've created over the years. And I at least did write them a letter within the past several months, just a brief letter saying that it was worth the money that I paid for it. And that's all I'm going to say. And it's not one of the ones that you even see advertised, because you can see a bunch of advertisements today about, again, more AI, not just as basic proofreading tools. But I assure you, the one that I use, that I'm very happy about, uh, is the one that I continue to use because it's not overbearing, you see, and it'll give a suggestion, but it's certainly not forcing it, on something the way that I may have spelled it, a sentence structure, etc. All the same, I'm here to tell you today, perceptive reader, I'm James Lynch. I have not changed. There's no reason to change in your creative content and your inspiration. And you know what I mean when I speak like that, even if it seems like it gets out there at times. Just check out my Dog to Light Library Academia page that's on the jamespoartistry.line on website. Uh, you will see inspiration. You'll see even stories from other persons. Some of those stories are ones that I've actually, read myself over the years when I was growing up or what have you. And I can still remember the concept. Yes, you do have even comics and superheroes and things of that nature in that page as well. But again, they were created by the human mind. Uh, Much of what I share with you, especially dealing with letters from even famous persons who had to stand up in leadership roles, peace and presidential roles and otherwise, you see me like to highlight those letters. And there are more of those that I will still highlight as well from other persons. All the same, with my wisdom letter book, we're getting ready to again release the third one, and I'm very happy about releasing it for only still the price of $2.50. You see, and I think many persons will continue to find value, if not in the whole book, but certain sections in particular of it, I think will sing to your soul. Okay. I wanted to express that to you. So thank you as always for the interest in a real original human writer. And if you want to support me in some way on buymeacoffee.com/James Poetry, it would certainly be appreciated. Just another tip for a cup of coffee, you see. In years past, still at least some portion of my books have been actually written while in a coffee shop. This year, no. I tried it at least a couple of times, but when I went in the coffee shop, it was empty when I went in there, and then also all of a sudden it had a flood of people who came in to get their coffee, and it didn't look like they were leaving either. So no, I didn't do any of my writing inside the coffee shop like I used to do back in the day. Take good care of yourself, perceptive reader.